Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and meet my latest monstrosity. I'm your host, Kerbin, and this is the Moonlander Prototype 5. Why? Because I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But it looks really awesome. Alright. Don't know why the fuck we were zoomed out, but whatever. Alright. Ready, steady, go. So, I put inline reaction wheels up here so it should work. So let's explain this as we go. These are the stabilizers, which are not doing a very good job. This is our first stage, which consists of triple rocket boosters. I think we might get more stable into the second stage, because there's less boosters. Fuck. Go. Just go. Stabilize this. Please. I ask that you bring upon us stability. The only thing I think to do to get more stability. We should now have gimbaling working with us. I don't get what causes these to be so ridiculously unstable. I think it's probably because I don't apply enough space tape. And it causes things to jiggle around a lot. And the parts to start jiggling in a certain direction. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually try this. We're going to revert back to vehicle assembly building and just see what happens if I space tape the shit out of it. Alright. Like I said, applying lots of space tape. Apply the very liberal quantities of it. There we go. There. There's no friggin' way it's gonna vibrate at all now. And no, I don't know why everything here floats. Alright, so just extra space tape. Let's see if this changes anything. Because I've often said, like, a lot of my problems with using these solid fuel boosters is that I just don't really have a way to control gimbaling directions and all that. So we'll see. Alright, let's try it. This seems promisingly more stable off the launch pad. Interesting. So, the lean over that I often experience, that I just couldn't figure out, has always just been that I've never space taped enough, isn't it? Yep. Too much jiggling. And then, you know, the engines aren't technically facing the proper direction, so it just rolls over, and problems. Cool. Glad to know that's the problem. It's always good to figure out the problem, because then you can fix it. Alright, not bad. Okay. So that's a great way to work things out, I think. Glad I did finally figure out my problems. I mean, yeah, this is like friggin' straight as an arrow almost. I mean, this thing has pieces floating off of it. Alright. Fucking Christ, this is like textbook launch. Like, I'm actually gonna try this. Can I? I can. I'm gravity turning with solid fuel boosters. What am I doing? It's beautiful. Slow, but beautiful. SAS off. Let me gain control of the craft. There we go. Excellent. Cool. Start the gravity turn. Increase gravity turn. Apoapsis is pretty freaking high. Ooh. Cut engines. Ugh. Oh well, I wanted to head north anyway. I'm sure we'll be fine. Get me to that horizon, son. There we are. Okay. So now I'm going to wait until we're much closer to the apoapsis to continue burning. Oh, just stop. No. Worked. Just barely. Sorry. It's just... I accidentally clicked on the top of the thing. Like, the top of my window instead of actually clicking on the speed bar. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck everything up. Human error. Alright, so now we just need to gung-ho it. Drive around this planet. And there's the moon. Perfect, actually. That means we can just kind of go straight from here, can't we? I think so. I think so. We're going this way. The moon rotates. Good. Alright, that'll make getting onto the moon really easy, actually. Because we'll be going the correct direction. As opposed to often having a counter orbit. Alright. We don't even have a periapsis yet. I'm kind of getting concerned. How fucked are we? Is the answer very? I accept that. It's just... kind of silly. Alright. Moving a little bit. I think I just need to ignore the little voice in my head that says you're doing everything wrong. The math part of me says this is correct. This is how it is done. This is how you were supposed to do it. Yeah, the math part of me seems to be correct. Usually is. Alright. Christ's sake, there we go. Alright. Let's slow the engine down a little bit. Well, that's a nice orbit. If you can call that an orbit. And we still have fuel in this thing. Barely any, but fuel. Fuel is fuel. Oh well, let's go. Got a long trip out. I can't believe I did this perfectly. You never do this perfectly. Everything's gonna go horribly wrong soon. There's no way I'm allowed to do things perfectly around here. Okay. Boom. Hey, nice low periapsis. Cool. So, we're gonna go retrograde here. There. No. Just rotate slowly. We have time. One thing we have up here is time. I mean, periapsis is still an hour away. So, whatever. Boom. Alright, so that's the stage, yep. Good. Alright. I'm gonna call that good. And I'm going to override everything. So I want science really badly, and that's why I designed this thing. It's designed to be similar to the other lunar landers, but this one is designed to be a bit heavier, so that way I can carry a lot of science equipment. I have all of my available science equipment. No. Oh, Jebby, I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much. Alright. I want to come in on a polar approach, because as far as I know, there are different biomes, which will thusly provide me different science results, and so, thus, although I believe each biome is equal, and I don't know what biomes I've been to. I know I've been to the moon's highlands, and I believe that I've been to the northern basin before, which is where I'm going now, in other games for science. I've been to a place called the Northern Basin. Holy crap. Ugh. God, just getting control of this is hard. Alright. I think I gotta continue this for a little while or something. I don't know. Tough to say. You know, why don't I just do the smart thing here? I have maneuvers. I'm apparently completely unable to add one, however. Great. No, SAS does not help me with that. Stability assist. Alright. That's polar enough, I think. Not exactly where I want to end up, unfortunately. Gotta tilt it around a bit. I need a little more north. Can I use a maneuver or something? I think I may went the exact opposite, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright, that can easily be done. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be burning at, but I like it. It's this strange purpley symbol. It is apparently how I adjust orbit's polary. Oh, of course. I think I get it now. Alright, there we are. So that's pretty much going to crash us right into the North Basin, which I know is a separate biome, which is, again, why we're heading that way. Where the hell's the moon? There it is. And I think we're going to crash on the light side, which is an advantage. It's kind of helpful to be able to see, you know. Depending if I should aim for that crater. If that crater might be the basin. Ooh, dear. Alright. I'm going to assume that this crater is the basin in question. That is a pretty reasonable assumption, I would say. Alright. Problem is, we're gonna miss it. That's okay, though. No, I want D. Of course, it's always the last key I try. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go back to prograde, please. Just get me prograde. I'll figure it out. I'm thinking this is the North Basin. So that's where I want to land. Oh wow, that's working fucking perfectly. Alright, so apparently the answer is this. Slowing me down greatly. There we are. So that's dead into the Northern Basin. Perfect. I think there's only one way to double check, because this should say over the blank basin. Space high over the moon. Yeah, keep the data. I was hoping that would tell me, hey, you are over the Northern Basin. But no, that's too much. Definitely asking too much there. Come on, gears, work. There we are. Alright, stability. We're well over the North Basin. So, now would be the time to try and destroy my lateral. Almost got it. There we are. Pretty much spot on. Alright, perfect. Alright, now Jeb, activate stability assist mode. Wee. Alright. EVA report. Just above the moon's polar crater. Hey, polar crater, I'll take it. In. Start gunning. Northern Basin's outside the polar crater, so whatever works, really. At least I'm assuming. I know I've been up here somewhere before. Alright, so for once, we're landing on the light side of the moon, which makes seeing the ground actually something that I can do, you can do, we can all do it. Okay. Alright. Still have a decent amount of fuel left, which is good. I put an extra large fuel tank on it because I wasn't sure too much how much we'd need for the return trip, but it's looking okay. Alright. It's gotta slowly drift down. Uh-oh, we have lateral G. Alright, because surface. We need to, I should have switched to surface because we were landing. There we are. Slowly work it off. Till we come in straight. I have no monopropellant tank, so the landing's gonna be a little iffy. Not gonna lie. I'm hoping we don't tilt over. That's the point of having these legs on these struts. Makes a really wide base, makes it really hard to tip over. I forget, what's their crash impact tolerance again? I don't know. Either way, it's we need to slow down a fair bit. Alright, thus far it's okay. We again want to set stability assist going. Okay. Okay. All systems are good. Far above the ground are we? I think pretty far. Still. Yeah, looks pretty far. Still got a few more 100 meters more to go. Maybe not, even. I don't even think I have to touch anything right now. Until the very last moment when I cut the engines. To make sure we come down as heavily as possible. Makes it trickier that way. Speed up a little bit here. Here we go. Bit of a slope, but that's still okay. Ready. And cut the engines. Oof. You can see it float a little. Cool. So, observe materials bay. Polar crater. Alright, cool. Observe the mystery goo. 140 and climbing, son. The thermometer is here? Yes, somewhere. 172? Plus whatever we got from the reports up there. 192. Dump the experiments. Okay, yeah, we already had that one. Alright. EBA. What? Wee. Oof. Oof. Not exactly the most graceful landing, was it? Take the surface sample. 120. Oh, we're good. We're gonna get like 2 techs out of this one. Yay. Name Polar Crater. Landing. The dust is getting everywhere. Alright. And up. Cool. Mission accomplished. Wee. There we are. Board. Alright, so what are we talking in terms of viewed stored data? Overall, I'd say that's decent. Still have a pile of fuel left over. So we're just gonna start burning. With the amount of fuel we have, we might even manage to escape the moon. Maybe. This is a pretty good mission, though. Gonna haul in all the sciences. Alright. Not quite escaping the moon levels of capacity, but oh well. Go. Get pretty far away to escape the moon, don't you? Like 2 million? Something like that. Cool, let's do it. Let's go home. Well, shoot. Alright, we need data. Alright, so if that's programmed, then we want to go. I think we want to burn here. I need to try and create an orbit. There we go. Periapsis is 26,000, that's fine. Okay, let's try this again. This time, hopefully not cock it up. I was going to wait for the apoapsis for maximum efficiency, but... oh well, too late now. Swoop. Gonna swoop right on by here. See you later, moon. almost out. Perfect. The absolute fuck is this orbit? So we enter here, we do this, we do this. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want retrograde now. Just make us stop moving so we can fall. I don't care anymore. Let's just fall back to Kerbin, please. That's all I want to do now. Just fall back to Kerbin. Like I said, this wasn't particularly profitable of a mission. It was profitable, but only about 10,000, when we probably could have earned easily 20,000, 30,000 from this. So, not quite as profitable, but the extra goods being brought through with the science stuff, I think will make it worthwhile, because we just got like 2 techs. All right. So got a long way to fall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't even need SAS anymore. Woo! Just gives me stability assist, so we stop moving. Thank you. Continue the descent. Prepping to enter the atmosphere. Atmosphere has been entered. We got a long way to fall, so. Prep for air brake. Cool. We've atmosphere braked. As such, the parachutes have been deployed. Probably should have dumped the fuel. 3.7 meters a second, actually. Probably better that way. We recover the fuel. Alright, so definitely enough parachutes. I always try and remember to dump fuel, because I never 100% certain if I'm heavy enough. So much data. So much data. 23, 2200. I think we're coming in on the ground now. Yeah, here we go. Boop. Perfect. Recover the vessel. So much data has been recovered. 384 science. Good lord. We even recovered 1,300. Pure profit. Alright. Oh. This is good. So this is 500. But this is good. And this, we have enough for it. The LVN atomic rocket motor. There we are. Theoretically, now I can get very heavy rocketry. I'm not going to, though. No one ever gets that. There's no reason to ever get that. Oh, yes. At some point I need specialized control, because that allows me the bigger command pods and stuff. Bigger everything, really. The Mark 16 XL parachutes. Monopropellant engine. Huh. This thing just consumes monopropellant. Neat. Lander can. The bigger command pod will mean that I can bring more people, so. That's 3 million upgrade. So, tier 1, tier 2. This is tier 6, this is tier 7, that's tier 8 if I'm not mistaken. We'll go to the VAB and check before we end the episode. So much delicious science. Yep, we have our first tier 7 tech. So, the atomic rocket motor, having it, the best way to put this is I can now go to other planets. This is the technology I've required to be capable of doing that. I'm not certain if we will right away. I think I'm instead going to perhaps do a little work on the moon, the mun, and we'll see. Get a little more data, a little more scientific pointage, to try and get a few more techs here and there. Because there are some things I would like to have before we go to another planet. In particular, I mean, getting to Duna should be pretty easy at this point. Okay. I think we're going to send a probe to Duna. Because I'm not 100% certain that with my current quantity of technology, if I can even come close to radial engine body. Ooh, neat. Engine nacelle. Okay, 2 cockpits. All sorts of stuff there that might actually make flight something I can consider doing. But I need, like, this, for example, the press bat barometer. That's a scientific instrument, so it gives me a ton more data if I can get it. Advanced metalworks. The quad couplers. Ooh. So many good things are here. Just so many good things are here. Not certain I really care for landing much. But we'll see. We will see. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Kerbin, signing off.